Hi class, today we are going to be going over a Native American lesson plan on art. From this lesson, you will learn what is a petroglyph, what is a pictograph, how were petroglyphs and pictographs formed, why were they created, and where you can find rock art. Petroglyphs. What is a petroglyph? A petroglyph is an image created by rock carvings. The image is made from carving a layer of rock until a lighter or different shade of rock is exposed. The word petroglyph is derived from the Greek words petro, meaning stone, and glyph, meaning carving. As you can see from the pictures, the rock colors can be different. Sometimes they're a different color underneath, like the pictures over here. Or it can just be a carving, such as this picture on the right. Pictographs. What is a pictograph? Pictographs are a form of rock art. Native Americans would use natural pigments such as white or yellow clay, charcoal, copper minerals, and iron oxides to draw pictures onto rock. These pigments would produce red, white, black, blue, green, and yellow colors. And many pictographs can be found in caves or under rock ledges to protect them from weather, such as this picture on the left here. In the middle picture, you can see that there's more of a red and black colors used. The first picture has white, and then the picture on the most right kind of looks more like a charcoal. History. Before Europeans arrived in America, Native Americans did not use writing as a means of communication. Instead, they used pictographs and petroglyphs to record data, tell stories, create maps, and share ideas. Symbols are used to portray a word or phrase, and depending on the tribe, symbols are used for different meanings. So just like today, like we have different languages, there was different Native American tribes, and they did not speak the same kind of language, just as they did not use symbols to portray the same idea. Symbols. There are many different symbols that have important meaning. I have provided a visual with the meanings beneath the symbol. As you can see, many of these symbols hold important meaning, especially for Native Americans who hadn't been to that part of land before. Since they lived off the land, many of these symbols hold warnings such as no rain. They were also used to show a camp ahead or if there had been a war. There are also symbols used for storytelling, spiritual meaning, and landscapes. Then as you can see in this picture, this is a pictograph of an eagle. That's very similar to the eagle in this picture dictionary. Here's another image of some symbols. There's multiple on one carving. It didn't specify whether or not this was a story or a map, but it kind of looks to me like it could be a map. You can see where there's waves, so there's obviously some sort of water here, and then like a ladder, some more waves, climbing, dead trees. So new settlers who are moving to that area or passing through could see what was coming up ahead. Location. The largest concentration of Native American rock art is in Utah, in the United States. These are just a few examples of rock art location in the Moab area of Utah. All these little red dots are different sightings where you can go and see different rock art that was used by Native Americans, either petroglyphs or pictographs. There are many different locations in southwestern United States. This is just a list. Most of these are in Utah, Colorado, Arizona, Nevada, that kind of area in southwestern United States. And then in Minnesota, I wanted to put this one on here because I actually grew up Not too far away from here. I probably lived about 20 minutes from Jeffers Petroglyphs. So I've been there a couple times, so it's really cool to kind of incorporate that into this lesson plan today. Jeffers Petroglyphs is a sacred site in southeastern Minnesota, located outside of Comfrey, Minnesota. So from Mankato, it's about a little bit over an hour. The petroglyphs dated back to 7,000 years, and then some of them are as recent as 250 years ago, and there are more than 4,000 different images. In this first picture, it's kind of hard to see, but they provided the symbol here for us to see, and then it's actually outlined up here, so you can kind of see where the head is, and then the body is kind of wrapping around right there. And then as you can see in the middle picture, they have little trails also with little sites that you can kind of read about what you're seeing and that kind of thing. Okay, so today for our activity, I want you to create a story using at least 5 different symbols. It can be something you did this weekend, you can describe a hobby, something that's interesting going on in your life, you can make up a story. However, there are no words allowed. So if you all just want to get out a piece of paper and either a pen or a pencil, I'll give you a few minutes to do this. And then after you are done creating your story of symbols, you can turn to a partner and trade stories. And then see if you can guess what your partner is trying to describe. Thank you.